My hands were so trash.
How the hell did this lead to Biggie?
I'm getting to it. Just taking, you know what I'm saying? You said you want to know. He's like, what the hell? Why we on football? Then I asked you for big. All right.
Hey, this ain't gonna be like other podcasts. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, nigga, how the fuck get to Biggie? What are you talking about?
Because you asked me from before, so I had to set up where I was.
I did.
So in Grand Rapids, that's where I was going to school. And I had a next door neighbor in Detroit. His name is Rodney L. He's a Prince lookalike. He's the person who introduced me to all of the rappers that I knew since I was a little kid all the way through. Because he was a Prince lookalike, but he also was like a promoter in the city. So when I first met Ice Cube, when I first met everybody, it was through him. And so he's the person who said it. He put me on my first music video. He put me on the first stage that I ever been on when I was 10 years old at the State Fair in Detroit that I rock, you know.
I was were you rapping then?
Yeah. I mean, I've been rapping since I was 7. But my first like performance by myself was when I was 10. I was a special guest at the State Fair. Oh. But that's another interesting story that we should talk about. But so he's the one who set up all of that stuff. And so I first opened for Big in Grand Rapids, and I just went through the Michigan area, like when Big would go through all of the cities in Michigan, like I was an opening act. And so that's when I got with him.
And so Big was coming into your city to perform. He was the promoter, the Prince lookalike, and he got you on the show.
Yeah, he got me on the shows because I wasn't not just in Detroit, but like throughout the whole Michigan area, all the places that Big went.
Dang, that's crazy. Do you remember like any conversations that y'all had? Did y'all ever chop it up or?
Well, yes. And the most
you like he didn't talk to me. That's what it looked like deep down inside. You're like, well, that nigga kind of played me, but I mean, whatever.
He did play me. He played a practical joke on me. I talked about this on Vlad TV, but he so I had a big crush on Kim, like everybody fucking.
Lil' Kim.
Yeah, Lil' Kim. And I used to always like ask him about her, like, what's up with it? Because Big had, Big was doing his thing. He had what he had. And I used to always ask him about Kim. And then one day we was just sitting outside the hotel, like outside the room, but it was like these hotels that you can like look up, you can see all the rooms, you can look down, you can see everything. That's the way that it was, structured, where you could see the whole building and everybody. And he was like, man, why don't you just go up there and talk to her? Her room right there. Just go up there and talk to her. So he pointed to me where her room was.
How old were you at this time?
20.
Okay. So you was old enough to possibly get some Lil' Kim booty.
Well, yeah. I mean, she was older than me, but because I was always the youngest of everything that I did. I was the youngest in college, the youngest. I was always the youngest growing up with anybody in my surroundings.
And how do you feel about that now?
I know, right? I'm like, man, I still act like a fucking kid. That's why I still haven't grown up. I'm still the youngest, goddammit.
You are now.
I'm a fucking child. What do you mean? Nigga, I never grew up.
These are facts. I work with you. This is true.
I am the same 14-year-old. So that made me nervous as shit. Because I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to say? He was like, look, just go up there and holler at her real quick. And because he told me to do it, nigga, I was nervous as hell, but I went up to do it. I knocked on her door. I was like, what am I supposed to say to her? I knocked on the door, nigga. She answered the door. She had a robe on.
Now, what did her titties come out like the movie? Was her titties out?
Nigga, she has her little tassels on her.
Right, like Notori, what's like Notori Naughton? What's her name? Notori. You know what I'm talking about, who played in the movie?
Oh, yeah. Oh. What's her name?
I think it's Notori.
Notori?
I think it's Notori. I don't remember how to pronounce her last name. I used to have
I don't know.
That's
something
another
like that.
Yeah.
She fine as hell though with them big ass. Oh my god.
And she's on Power. She's on Power now. That's who played.
Naked on Power too, and god damn.
Yeah. But anyways, my bad. Continue.
Yeah, man. So I knocked on the door. She answered.
Titties out.
She was like, "What? Huh?"
I said, "Titties out."
I know, right? She was like, "What's up?" She got a robe on, bro. And nigga, when she answered the door, I froze. I fucking froze, bro. Nigga, Lil' Kim just answered the door in a robe, and she looking at me, and she like, "What's up?"
Oh.
And I just stared at her, and I'm like, "What's up?" You know what I mean? I'm just coming through, seeing what you doing, you know.
So now she's thinking you're mentally challenged.
Yes, because I'm fucking frozen, bro. And this nigga Big is, I told you, he can see everything going on because you can see everything. And my brain, part of the reason I'm frozen is because there's a part of me that want to say he told me to come up here. But then I'm like, wait, I probably shouldn't say that. So now I'm just, you know, in 4 seconds of silence could be like forever. And while my brain's trying to figure out what the fuck to say right now. And whatever I said, nigga, was basically kind of like, oh, I was just coming to say hi. Because she was like, okay, well, I'm about to go now. And I was like, all right, well, it's good seeing you. I turn around, I look down, and this nigga is over the rail fucking dying laughing at my ass. And I'm like, man, I feel stupid as hell. I mean, I felt stupid and good because I was like at least that close. So yeah, he would do like shit like that. You know, we'll be in his hotel room. They filmed this too. I battled Yuck Mouth from the Loonies because he was on the tour too. Remember, I got 5 on it. I got 5 on
Classic.
it. Yeah. So it's funny because the other rapper of the Loonies, Numbskull, and Lil C's, you know Lil C's?
I know the name, but I'm saying these names are so 1990s.
They were. Lil C's is Biggie's like little best friend, like he's from Junior Mafia.
Right.
But yeah, they didn't want no parts of us, bro. We was in that bitch for like 45 minutes straight, just me and him back and forth.
Who won?
I don't know.
Oh, then you lost, nigga. Shut up.
Nah, I don't know. I mean, look, because he and I are similar in the sense that we was going at it, man. We had bars, we had punchlines, we had like all that shit. We were kind of similar. And the other two, I don't think they clearly didn't rap as good as us, which is why they didn't even want to get in. But Bad Boy recorded that whole thing. So somewhere there is footage of me battling Yuck Mouth. I seen Yuck Mouth talk about it on some platform too. But there's some footage of us fucking going back and forth for a long ass time in Biggie hotel room.